Hey guys, welcome back. Let's make a life size Barbie box. Woo! So we're trying to measure the bottom of the box to have that slant look so we could write the Barbie at the bottom and the side to go up. That was pretty much one of the difficult parts, to make sure that it was straight and it was in the right width, so it wasn't too high and covering a lot of my foot, or it wasn't too low. So we kind of had difficulties like cutting the board and stuff like that, because it's both our first time ever doing it. So that's pretty much some hiccups that we had. So right now I'm about to stand at the backboard and try to measure the width of the sideboards to see if I have enough space in the box. So that's pretty much what we're doing, trying to make sure that the sides are not too wide and I have enough space to move around and do the photo shoot. So now we're going to introduce our Cabernet Sauvignon 337. It has a lot of flavor. It's just bursting with flavor, a little bit of spice. It's not too dry, not too sweet. Of course, you know I had to smell it, everything I put to my nose. And this video could not have been done without our wine. Okay. Right, so there goes Denzel, putting it on social media, promoting my page. I'll put his Instagram down below so you guys could go follow him. He cooks. He is an amazing chef. But I have him out of his element helping me today to try to get this box up and ready for my 30th birthday photo shoot. Oh, there I go, still sipping. Watch us, we about to finish this bottle, baby. So as you go along, you'll see that I ended up having to change the boards I was using and actually remake the whole thing. So I wasted a lot of money. So at first I went to Hobby Lobby because I just figured they were a little bit cheaper than Walmart, but I ended up buying the wrong size boards. I wouldn't say wrong size boards. I probably should have not bought the bigger boards. So I bought the bigger boards, and those were too heavy to stand up the way I wanted it to. So I had to go back to Walmart and get some different boards. I end up getting the foam boards from Walmart, the 20 by 30 foam boards. Those were like $2. The big boards that I got from Hobby Lobby were like $5. So I had to change the boards, and I end up using for the back I end up using 5 boards for the back to make the width of the back of the Barbie box. You're gonna see me measuring really right now and lining up. Another mistake that I made was when I cut the other board in half. I didn't cut it in half, and that was a mistake. So I should have just cut it in half, put half on the other side and half on the other. I'm gonna end up gluing all 4.5 actually. Oh no, it'll be 5 boards together. So it's 2.5 on one side and 2.5 on the other. And then I'm going to wrap that whole thing with light pink wrapping paper. I also got that wrapping paper from Hobby Lobby. But before I wrap it, I glued it, I taped it, and then I wrapped it with the gift wrap paper. And of course, that was pretty much way easier than the way we were doing it before, with all the cutting and stuff like that. So instead of getting those big boards, the 20 by 30 foam boards from Walmart, and I heard that Dollar Tree sells them, but I couldn't get none in Dollar Tree in Georgia. So this is when I cut them I cut it in half first, and then I cut the half, and I was using it. But then when I stood up to measure, I realized that it was still too short. So I end up using one, and I cut it in half. So on each side, it's two and a half. And it was way wider than the other that I was using. For the sides, it's the same thing, 2.5. I wrapped the sides as well, and then I'm gonna use excess foam boards to hold it steady. So I'm gonna tape those down, glue them down, and tape them down to the side of the box to make it stay firm, have a little bit firmness in it. So once I did that, that was pretty much to help it to stay firm. Then before I put it together, I end up taking the front piece outside to spray paint it. I did some other little details to it with my Cricut. So I cut out the stars, I cut out the Barbie head. Right in front of my knee, I did cut out the word Barbie. I put it there before I spray paint it. So now I'm removing the letters, and you end up getting the word Barbie. And I did cut it out like a little curve to get that curve out of it.